Just imagine that you are success, a great big success in the eyes of your country, revered as an excellent actor, husband, and father. You've had to portray a life of wholesome virtues and not appear to have any flaws. Because you see, once it is revealed that you're not perfect and not the upstanding husband and father you appear to be, you will lose everything. You find yourself being blackmailed, and your infidelity will become public. Plus, you're being accused of doing drugs, which carries a very heavy sentence in your country. What if you try to convince the police, media, and public that you're being set up and blackmailed? But no one believes you. Instead, you are forced to stand in line at the police station for media photo ops, being ridiculed and questioned by the media as you enter and exit the police station. Yes, you tested negative for drugs, but still held for hours upon hours of questioning. Multiple interrogations. You are wearing thin. It's 2 months of this constant berating. And for a third time, you are told to appear for yet another interrogation. And you ask, please, can we do this interrogation without the media present? Can this be behind closed doors? Your request is denied. And you are forced to be paraded in front of the media on Christmas Eve for what turns out to be 19 hours of interrogation. This would be his third and final police interrogation. Let's look into the death and suicide of once loved actor Lee Sun-kyun. Hello everybody, it's me, Dee Sparta, and I'm back. I did have to take a break. I've been seriously questioning whether or not I should continue making these videos. I feel like I've been hitting a wall, and I just needed to take some time and just reground myself and just spend time in prayers and meditation and just reconnecting with the spirit once again, and I feel a lot better. I still have struggled trying to push myself to make videos. This is a big step going forward, and boy, I'm just going in with a doozy. As you can tell, we're going to be talking about South Korean actor Lee Sun-kyun, who became very famous and well known for his acting in the movie Parasite, and he's been scrutinized, and unfortunately the man is no longer with us. He has left behind a wife and 2 sons. And we're going to cover this in 2 parts. We're going to talk about his case and even how it's connected to G-Dragon, which we've covered here before. And he was actually arrested and charged 2 days before G-Dragon was. And they're dealing with the same witnesses who were trying to set up G-Dragon, set up this actor, and others, which are not as being as publicized, or not as, because their names are just not as big or well known. But this is happening in South Korea, and I I want to uncover this mafia mentality and the madams and the drug trafficking and sex trafficking that has plagued the K-pop and K-drama industry. The entertainment industry there has been controlled by some very, very evil people, which I have a whole playlist that we can go in on all that you can watch. But we're gonna get into that, and I appreciate y'all. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Comment what your feelings and thoughts are on this case. And yeah, let me know what other topics you want to cover. I do plan on doing a few more. Got some more videos gonna be doing. I'm gonna cover BTS and their year, this coming year with them in the military. We're gonna talk about Gypsy Rose Blanchard this month, and we're also gonna cover a little bit about Trump and his lawyers. Yeah, if you're a Patreon, we're going to talk about agencies that could be going under this coming year, such as, what's going on with YG and SM. YG Entertainment and SM Entertainment are struggling. And I also going to do a special video focusing on Jin and him coming out of the military this year. He was the first to go in of the group, and he will be the first to get out, and what we can expect. So I hope you appreciate these readings and look forward to it with me. And yeah, let's get into what exactly is going on, and then I'll do the tarot reading. Hello, welcome back, my friends. Thank you for sticking around. Some of you might have already gone and saw the tarot reading and then are watching this, or some of you are watching this and then the tarot reading. It's fine. You know what? You do you. I set up the links to make it easier on you. This is a difficult case to talk about. And even though I haven't been making videos, I've still been active over on my Patreon with the Discord. And if you're a member of this channel, you have access to my Discord server. And I have been weekly, every other day, posting articles and news about true crime and also what's going on in South Korea with this case and other K-pop and K-drama instances. I'm very active over there. At least I try to be. And there's a great community there. And so we've discussed a lot of this case already, and I'm going to be bringing it now to all of you. Okay? Sun-kyun, actor, he committed suicide on December 27th last year of 2023. He was born in 1975, so he's a little younger than me. Not by much, but he is. And he was famous for his role in Parasite. He was an award-winning actor, and he married actress Jeon Hae-jin, and they had 2 sons. And their wedding was publicized. It was beautiful. I've seen the pictures. There's just a happiness. This couple has been all around and very kind of lovey-dovey, affected people. Just really looked up to this couple and this actor and how well he loved his wife and his sons, and just had this very wholesome reputation. And in South Korea, there is an intense demand from the Korean society on celebrities to maintain a humble, wholesome reputation. And this was something that Lee Sun-kyun was known for and celebrated for. He was good, and he recently starred in a series that aired at the beginning of January of last year. He was about to work on another series at the end of the year, yet he resigned. He resigned from it because of the pressure he was getting, because in October of last year, he, as was G-Dragon, you may recall, were accused of taking illegal drugs at a hostess bar. Both of these men tested negative for drugs. G-Dragon has fared far better in public opinion than Sun-kyun. Unfortunately for Lee Sun-kyun, though he cooperated over this 2-month period to questioning from police 3 times, his reputation was destroyed. Leaked conversations with an escort painted Lee Kyung-kun as a liar and a cheater. His infidelity went public and it crushed his family, his wife, and him. He tried to explain that he was being blackmailed and that he was tricked into taking illegal drugs. Now, in South Korea, there are very heavy penalties to drug use that have come in due to recent few years ago with their new president, whom he's basically known as the South Korean Trump, and so yeah, you get that vibe, okay? Now, Lee Sun-kyun was interrogated several times, as I mentioned, but he was interrogated for over 19 hours on Christmas Eve. And if you watch the intro, that was his third and last interrogation. You see, each time he was summoned to the police station, every celebrity has to go through this. And this is very controversial in South Korea, and some say that it is shaming and humiliating to celebrities because they're notified as they're automatically considered guilty because they have to stand in a photo line it doesn't matter. You have these, if you are a suspect, the way Korea handles this is, or a person of interest, you have to face the cameras and questions from the press before and after going inside. And you might have seen G-Dragon's comments. Some people said he was kind of cocky and smug, but he also went through that, having to go explain, yes, I'm submitted to drug tests. I'm here on my own, turning myself in to be interrogated. And the way he handled it, he was able to keep his followers and those in the K-pop industry believing in him. Lee Sun-kyun has a different crowd, and they were not as open to believing his innocence or not, and they were very hard on him because he did cheat on his wife. But he had to go through this scrutiny. In this practice, there's no legal grounding. And right now, people are starting to question whether this should continue to happen. Because why embarrass and shame suspects? And this is something that the Korean Times advisor Park New-young in 2019 wrote in an op-ed, arguing that the procedure violated human rights. Having suspects, especially big shots in society, stand at the photo line is not any different from leaking unconfirmed facts about suspected crimes that may help people have preconceptions. After young Lee Sun-kyun's death, police officials revealed that he had requested his third interrogation not to be open to the press, and that they rejected his request. In addition to the heavy potential criminal penalties ranging from 6 months to 14 years in prison, drug use also carries professional and social consequences. In Korea, in the entertainment world, even mere accusations of untoward actions have caused the removal of K-pop idols from their groups, and that their existence never to be acknowledged again. And I've reported on this over and over and covered this. It's horrible. Now, as soon as news of Lee's scandal broke in October, he did withdraw from the drama series that he had just begun to film. And we know that he was known as a family man and in a good, happy marriage with 2 sons. And now he was being blackmailed for visiting hostess clubs and seeing escorts, and for getting involved with illicit drug use. He was being humiliated and seeing his whole life come to ruin. It was after that long 19-hour interrogation that he was later found in his car dead from carbon monoxide poisoning asphyxiation. Now, I have covered the high suicide rate of many K-pop idols in my Dark Side of K-pop series. The unrealistic expectations on celebrities in South Korea has pushed way too many into taking their own lives. The pressure is intense and not even close to what Western celebrities face. Now, the Hollywood Reporter had this to say on the subject, and I'm going to read it because it is very telling. During these harrowing final 2 months of life, there was one other person who could perhaps relate. In October, K-pop megastar G-Dragon was booked by police 2 days after Lee, and also was subject to multiple drug tests, interrogations, and trips to the photo line. But police closed his case early in December and announced that he was spending but the police closed his case this month, citing insufficient evidence. In response, the artist announced that he was spending 300 million won, which is about $230,000, to launch a foundation to help fight drug abuse and treat addiction. That is so important. And it's both a very defiant move by G-Dragon and also a socially significant one, reminiscent of late Matthew Perry's work to destigmatize substance addiction by placing the emphasis on reframing the condition as a disease and aiding the afflicted. South Korea has faced international scrutiny over how they treat celebrities and are wanting there to be reform. Mental health, drug addiction need to be helped, not punished. Actors and idols are human and shouldn't be expected to be perfect. They are just like you and I. Now let's get into the tarot reading and let's see if there's any hope that there will be changes, that we can see reform. It is tragic that it has taken a well-known and loved actor to be belittled, scrutinized, and pushed to the point where he found no more hope to live. So let's get ready and let's get into the reading. Hi everybody, welcome back. We're going to get into the tarot reading, doing things a little differently. Got a camera setup changed, so hopefully you like this. You're asking what am I doing. I'm picking these charms that were a gift from my wife. We're going to see something here. Okay, 2 just fell out. Okay, so Judgment and the Chariot. I see this a little better, but this is the tarot card Judgment, and this is the Chariot. And I think what we see automatically, I'm like, oh, yeah. Sun-kyun, he was judged, and he wanted to find a way out. And that's so. My feeling is that he was not killed, by someone else, but he was pushed and driven to the point where he saw no way out, and took his own life. That's definitely that's what I see right here, and just what I feel heavy in my spirit. Just so much judgment about, questioning about his whole life and his values, and tearing apart his family. Yeah. Okay. I wanted to try those, and yeah, I did. So let's see. He was definitely being blackmailed. The what I'm channeling here. He was blackmailed. He was scared. He was scared to name the names of those who were blackmailing him. Now, a madam has been brought up, and with G Dragon's case, also the same one, and the escort, the hostess, the girl who was a witness, they're all being interrogated also by the police, and there have been some arrests. So, and this is not the first time that these women who were doing this, allegedly blackmailing actors, celebrities, and idols, they've been to prison before. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's see here. Who's really all behind this, and are we gonna get reform? What is going on? His poor family. They're so devastated and so lost. It's like the wife is confused. It's like she wants to be angry that he took his life. She wants to be angry because he betrayed their marriage vows, and she feels like she is upset and grieving him, and she misses him because she loves him, but she's got all these emotions right now, and it's heavy. And the kids want us to be supportive of their mother and protect her. There's a real big, the son's the protection feeling, because their dad is gone now. She doesn't know what's going to come of their life. I think they lost everything. Whew. All right. So, the Seven of Swords here. Okay, so this is reversed. Let's see what other cards are going to pop. We have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, okay? The Emperor reversed, and then the Two of Pentacles. And this card right here is he took his own life in this deck. And it had a lot to do with the Seven of Pentacles. And let me give you the whole story here, what these cards are showing here. First of all, the Seven of Pentacles, Swords. Remember, swords is our air, it's our mind, it's thinking. And seven, you see this person, she's being sneaky, cowering, but you see this card also, when it's reversed, this means someone was coming clean about stuff, but being punished, and there was a lot of chaos around it because they were trying to apologize for what happened, but they weren't also being believed fully. Okay. The Knight of Swords is an action card, and it being upright, this is someone who's trying to defend themselves, defend their beliefs. They're trying to take assertiveness to be heard. Okay. And the Queen of Swords here, this is brutal honesty coming out. He was being forced to be brutally honest about what happened and why. In the Emperor reversed, this represents the media and society being uncaring and just bullying and being pushy and angry. He had two decisions because the Two of Pentacles, this is it's your earth energy, it's career, it's home life. So he is trying to torn between his career and his home life and not sure what to do. He's trying to prioritize and make decisions, which the decision led to him taking his life. In this deck, it was because of the position of the sword, the imagery brings me to killing, death, suicide. Usually, but there's a lot of confusion going on, and people are not sure if they can believe that he took his own life or believe why he was. The whole thing has, and this is the Seven of Pentacles. Usually the Seven of Pentacles upright, you're looking at, you've worked hard and this is all, you persevered, but this is every hopelessness. This is losing everything. That all your work is now, it's null and void. There's nothing, and this is why he took his life. These cards are just, it's right there. So if you're questioning that allegedly, you know, maybe someone else did it, took his life, no, this was him. Mental health issues are very, very serious and need to be treated as such. And I think G-Dragon with his foundation to help with mental health and drug addiction and help people get treatment instead of being imprisoned and ridiculed and shamed. It's got to change. It still needs a lot of changing here in America. Although I would say we are actually doing a better job than South Korea, and not by much. Not by much. I don't feel like there's really much more I could add into this reading. Yeah, I do. Yep, I'm wrong. There's something else. I'm feeling something. Some kind of word coming out. This anger. There's this anger boiling up in the country. An anger because of what happened. Let's see here. What's gonna go on with the government, huh? Come on, give me some. Okay. This card popped up again, and it's reversed still. The Seven of Swords. So we know basically that there's a lot of criticism in how the police and the government handled these cases and situation. And it's coming now time to drop the paranoia and rethink approach. There's a rethinking to reform what has happened. Yeah, it's this is the anger I'm feeling is them calling this out for this to happen. You know? Let's see here. See here. All right. The Queen of Wands. This is I'd see here. This is someone who's got courage, determination, passion, and they're going to be speaking out more and more. And I think we're going to see that with what G-Dragon has done, and I think others are going to be coming forward and be taking, to stand up against what society has done. Here is the sun. Yeah, it's coming to light. There is, there's hope. When I see the sun here, she's holding sunflowers, and but it's upright. So there is youth, the young people in South Korea are going to be taking the stand and making these changes happen. The King of Cups. This is a voice of compassion and strength. This is being open-minded, emotional stability, showing empathy and caring. This is what's going to rise up. Somebody is going to be pushing this. They're going to have the strength and know all to be like, we need to start showing more compassion. Compassion is what's needed. We're going to see some of this changes. The stigma of rumors of drug use, of bullying, of being this or lying, that, and it just, a person doesn't even have a second chance. You could think back of what happened to Johnny Depp. How when Amber Heard came out alleging that he had abused her and beaten her, immediately it was, Disney fired him, Warner Brothers fired him, everyone wanted nothing to do with him, and they weren't listening to him saying, I'm innocent. And then it came out, and the videos and the recordings and the messages, you find out that he was actually the victim of the abuse and that he was innocent. So he lost everything. But he was able to be strong enough to take back the power and bring forth the truth of what was the situation was happening. And we're going to be seeing that kind of, where Johnny had support and was able to fight and persevere and not give up. Someone like Sun-kyun did not have that. And there was no hope that he could reclaim his acting career or anything, and save his family. He was gone. So with that all said, folks, this is a heavy reading. I do sense some hope, some changes coming. They're needed. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for watching this video. I want to hear your thoughts on the reading, on the video, on the case. I want to hear what other stuff topics you want me to cover. I will do my best to cover them. I am accepting bookings for personal tarot readings on my website, dsparta.net, and it's spelled DEESPARTA. I did that right? .net or .com. And they are my readings are on sale this month, and you can also join my Patreon or join this channel. For just a few dollars, you can get access to a Discord server and to very limited special videos that are limited only for patrons viewing. So keep those things in mind, folks. And folks, thank you so much, and I hope you have a happy 2024 this year. Remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I love you. Bye.